Yeah, you won't backseat, that's fine. You can comment after the fact, just up. You don't need to backseat for that one. That was... There's just... Yeah. Why? It's time for the road to 2,000, where I'm trying to get my rapid rating all the way up to 2,000. Let's see how this goes tonight. Let's go. Let's see if we can win some. We lost all 3 yesterday, so gotta try to not repeat that at the very least. Hopefully I can get back some of my rating. I think I got up to 1870, my max. Okay, get this knight out here, probably take and then take back. I gotta remember I was just playing some blitz. Time to slow down, focus on the game. This is bad because my knight and bishop only have 1 square to go to, and it's the same one. So let's go knight here, maybe go up to there, and then we can get my bishop out. It's probably the safest way to do this. Thank you for the good luck there. You just got crushed. Felt like you're playing someone stronger than Hikaru. That's a strong sign of something. We both know what. Okay, he's putting a lot of pressure on this pawn. Obviously this pawn behind it because the bishop goes through, so want to keep that nice and safe. Let's see what he's planning. Obviously this is kind of annoying for me because this bishop isn't doing much here other than just stopping the e-pawn from moving, and it doesn't really matter because there's no knight to move there and the bishop's already fianchettoed. This knight's just kind of cramped in here, but I kind of need it just to defend this d-pawn, and this bishop's doing nothing. I might have to fianchetto it. Yeah, it's always a good idea to avoid the new accounts. You never know how legit they are. Okay, it looks like it takes. So we keep the center pawn. Again, I just can't move this knight. I really want to. Oh, we can go knight here too, like knight c6. What do I even do against that? I guess I can push this pawn now. I'm not strictly forced to stay locked in because my rook's guarding this pawn. This knight's gonna have to go somewhere. If he goes here, I have check. If he goes there, I also have the check. So he probably wants to go here because he can't go here. So his knight's probably gonna go to e5. What are we gonna do after this? Do we still fianchetto? Kind of weird facing up against our d5 pawn, but might still be the best move. I don't like that move from him for his perspective. That's queen. What's that queen doing? I can just attack it with my bishop, and then what's this knight? Can I just take? What's he doing? What? Damn it. So bumping into everything here. I always have my energy drink before this, and then I'm just like, what's going on? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I flew out of my headphones there. But hey, I'm also happy because it's like, look at this. How do you save this piece and this piece at the same time? Go here. I go here. Oh, and then he goes there. I don't like the answer to my own question I just figured out. He didn't see it either. Let's go. Oh, hey, man. Okay, a little lucky. Little lucky. Let's go out here to defend this pawn with our bishop, attack this pawn, and get our bishop out of here. Yeah. I'll report who you think you need to report there. My bishop out. What if he pushes his pawn here? So if he pushes his pawn, if my bishop takes, he can still take here. Okay, he's not doing that. Okay, we're good. I think we're good to castle then. Moves his bishop out. I don't want him pushing his pawn still. Obviously, that threatens checkmate. So let's just move our bishop here just to be safe and stopping him. Kramnik. Yes, exactly. You're Kramnik. You're figuring out who's cheating and who's not. Getting them banished. Hey. The rook's coming up here. Getting the 5. We should probably challenge him for that. Which rook's probably this rook's better, because this rook's still defending this pawn if my queen needs to move. Yeah, I think the F rook is the definite one to move here. Obviously, this threat's still kind of a threat, but it's also kind of not, because, like, when is this pawn moving? I think the only threat is if he goes here, here, and starts, like, pushing these pieces. I gotta kind of worry about that. I gotta have to move those pieces, but there's not really many good places for it to go. I think it starts with moving this bishop so my knight could get out of there. Where can I set up for my bishop to go, though? Push here. He can move up there. Doesn't actually do a lot. I can push up here. He could take. Maybe push on the queen side. I think that might be the way to do it if he starts storming on the king side, storm on the queen side. Get some counter play, get somewhere for my pieces to go. Best I can think of, at least. I don't know. I'm not seeing much else to do. If nothing else, he just runs out of time. I'm gonna take that too, though. Ah, he makes a move. Yeah, attacking here. Plus, he wants to come there. Just go here. And he pushes and takes. Like, I can just take with the bishop then. I don't have to worry about it. There's no other pawns that can attack it for the pin. I can't get enough defenders on this queen. Like, even if I move my rook over and say I took, he still has a queen and a rook attacking me. There's no point at defending it if I can't even save it. The only downside to this is this bishop is deadly. Man, what I would do to kill that bishop. That is a brutal bishop to deal with. We'll see. We'll see what we can do in the future here. Maybe queen c1 and come up here and try to fight that thing. Although, e3. Because even if I go like bishop f3, stop that, he still just takes f2 and I have to deal with all of it. Okay, so he's going h on his own. Let's push here. Let's put pressure on this. He's probably going to go here. That's a bit more interesting. Oh, I'm hearing double clicking. Let's close this tab. That's what's doing it. He'll just... Let me just trade down, fight for the files. He might be going here, though. Oh, there's the move. That's what I wanted to storm on the other side of the board for. He's gonna have to go here next. Can I go here? If he takes, I take. I mean, it does undouble his pawns, which I don't want to do. But I still think it's kind of nice. At least I'm stopping this bishop, which is pretty powerful. I'm getting ahead of him moving here. Sort of. He can still move there. But I can at least take when he takes. I'm not really getting ahead of it, am I? Whatever. He can move there. I move my bishop back at least. Yeah. Stay peachy. You can play me for sure. I'm doing my road to 2000 right now. So I gotta finish this off. But I'll absolutely play you when it's done. So I still got this and 2 more games after. So if you don't want to wait, that's perfectly fine. But if you're gonna stick around, I'll happily play you. Same with anyone else who's after this there. I'm happy to play. And now he goes here and threatens the mate. That's what I've been not wanting the whole time. Because then I'll go back here, hit the queen, but he can take here, check, and I got it, and I'm down a piece. That's what I've been fearing the entire time, but I still walked into it. Dang. I could see her back, Kim. Oh, game is hard. Game is hard. What are they gonna exchange here? As much of time as this guy has taken, he does seem to know how to play quickly. And that is gonna be a problem. Because my only hope right now is kind of win on time. But he seems to understand how to move fast enough that I don't think I'm gonna be able to take advantage of that. He really wants to trade down here. I'd really... Wait a second. How are we even? He just won a piece. Did it just sack a piece to win that piece? Am I tripping? What? I thought I was down. Whatever, if we're even, I can trade. I'm so lost here. I was like certain. So confused. Yeah, you won't backseat, that's fine. You can comment after the fact, just not. You don't need to backseat for that one. That was... Oh. Alright. Alright, we got 2 more here. We can win 2 out of 3 still. You can still get 2 out of 3. Saying to be careful. Like, yeah, you probably should play careful. I'm just like, got it. Immediately throw a piece away. Oh, those happen. It happens. That's not on you. That's on me. I gotta be more focused. Okay, so we're starting off. some sort of London here. I don't really know. Oh my, he's already getting the attacks on me. I have bad feelings about this. When they do an attack and like move 4, move 5, I'm like, I've walked into an opening I'm not familiar with. There's alarm bells going off in my head right now already. Like that knight being on d4, I feel like he knows what he's doing in this position and I don't. He's probably going to double up my pawns here. Maybe. Doesn't look like a bad move at the very least. There's just... yeah. Why? What am I doing? This... Ugh. Okay, misclicks happen. Misclicks happen. That was a brutal misclick, though. That is one of the worst I have done in so long. Let's just put pressure on this. Maybe we can come up here, here, fork, get a piece. It's a piece, but it's a rapid game. There's always a chance to turn things around. Let's try and make that happen. For example, he can go here, force my knight back. So if we take here, we're probably only winning a pawn this way. We're not winning back a full piece, but it's the start of something. We can come back, lose a piece from a terrible misclick, and if we can win this, that means we can win anything. So let's do this. Let's just get this started, and maybe we can roll this into something. We go here. We actually have decent pressure on this king side. I mean, if he takes, we get the rook up here. He might take, and then we can go like a check. And then like a here. Some play. There's some play. Win a pawn and make a queen. Exactly. Let's go here. He can take... I was about to say I could go up here or here, but his knights are guarding both squares. Could take here. Let me just check here. No, I can go back. I could take, he goes here, and then I go here. I could have went here last move anyway. Just win a pawn and make a queen. Yeah. Good thinking. You're a little curious as to why I make so many of the stupid misclicks? I don't know what you're curious about, but I assume it's something to do with why I'm so bad at this. But if I go here, get like this rook involved, I mean, obviously you can check right here, but once I get a rook involved, actually he has to take here first. He can move over here to get this going, but he can move his king over here. I don't know. If I go here, his knight can come here. If I go here, though, it pushes his rook up and his queen can't take. He can go check, but it doesn't do much because he can, after he goes here, I can come up here, defends this. Although it does separate me from that pawn after he does go there. Once he goes check and I move to the side, my rook's threatening the queen-king. So that's actually pretty good. He's automatic e1 here. Unless he wants to check first. Let's go here, give up the pawn. Up here, check. Goes to the corner. Get a rook up here, something behind it. Eno, answer the question. Oh, is there any idea? Sorry. I misinterpreted that and thought you were asking a rhetorical question. Is there any idea? There might be. It's like a 50-50. Let's go here, defend the pawn. If he takes, I take. He takes, I go here. Threatening mates. He can't do that. Yeah, 50-50. Either I thought about it or I haven't. Let's go here. So we're actually defending this pawn now. Yeah, I have a lot of mannerisms. I say the word here a lot. I'm trying to cut back on that because I say it so often it annoys me even when I'm editing my videos. Got this file right here. like the big go maybe. Well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. And hey, you're a streamer too. If you're ever up for it, we could collab together. I've been meaning to do that more. I can't really play much against you. Those games would be kind of a walk in the park for you, but we can do some bug house or something. Training or whatever. You're commenting World Rapid and Blitz? What? Bro's insane. Raid Shadow Legends? Damn. Road to 2K over the board. I don't know. That'll be a lot. That'd be a lot. Yeah, that's actually I want to see that. I want to see how you are. You've got to... Bro, that's insane. Oh, this game is so not great for me. Yeah, I mean, I guess they would be at this point, but... Yeah, game over. Okay. We lost 2. This makes 5 straight losses in this series. We will get this one. I'm absolutely locking this in. I will win this one. Hands down, no chance this person from Bangladesh is going down. Neat Joys Gaming, thank you for the GGs. Unfortunately, I didn't pull that one off there for you guys, but this one I'm locking in. Oh, that was you I played. Well done. You got the best of me there for sure. I had my little misclick at the start, which didn't help me, but you pushed through from that point on and didn't let me get anything on you. So well done. On the second resignation button yet. Did I press the wrong one at the first? That's how you know I'm out of it, and I'm just like, oh, I can't even. Thank you, I appreciate it. Best of luck for your games too. It was a fun game I played against you. A lot of tactics in there that I was trying to figure out, but I couldn't make the best of. Okay, which spawn up here obviously is, I'm worried about him going to E5. What do I do? I can get my queen out of the pin and attack his pawn if he goes to E5. I think it's the best way to do that. It's the easiest way of dealing with this. Okay, we castle. H3, stopping me from going up there. I can get knight developed. I can get this pawn up to get my bishop developed. Both are reasonable moves. I think knight's probably better. Kind of tries to contain his knight a little bit. This can be our follow-up. Yep. He's just developing. We're developing. It's all good. Queen up. I want to go there, but that loses a pawn. I could go here. It doesn't lose a pawn, and it puts pressure on this pawn. If he takes, I can take. There's a little bit of pressure on the bishop. There's a lot of pressure on this pawn, but he can go up here, push my queen away. I could go here, check, because his knight's gone, though, if he does that. And his bishop is blocked by his own pawn. Then I'll probably win his pawn, because he would take, I would take. His knight has to go probably here to try to take this pawn. But I could take here with a knight. And that would threaten his bishop, which is defended by the pawn, so he could... No, but then my bishop's also defending this pawn, too. Even though they, yeah, okay. I think this is worth trying. Did I actually make the YouTube title Road to 2000? No, my YouTube channel's Road... Oh, no. You're getting confused with two different things, Danish. The road back to 2200 is when I'm on stream, I'm trying to get my blitz back to 2200 because a few weeks ago I hit 2200 and I regressed a lot. My road to 2000 is my rapid series. I have never got close to 2000. I haven't even hit 1900 in rapid. So that's why the series is Road to 2000. I was 1400 something when I started my rapid Road to 2000 series. That's what I'm saying. The superiority of Twitch. Well, my YouTube live right now is Road back to 2000. It's the same as the Twitch. It's just my YouTube videos are different. Damn. Yeah, it'd be like that. Yeah, thank you. And then we go here, like we were planning on. This tactic might have worked out. I've calculated this whole thing. Thank you. It's partially because my rapid's terrible because I can't focus. And when I do focus, I can improve at least a bit. I'm not 2000 though at rapid when I'm more focused. I still need to improve to get to that point. But that's why I think 2000 is a good goal. If I can get to 2000 at rapid, I think I will go to my local chess club and play. Like that, at that point, I'll be like able to sit down for at least like a 25-minute game that they do there. Yeah, thanks. My blitz when I'm going, I can definitely easily be above 2000. My rapid is not at that level. Yeah, I get what you're saying there. It's like people are like, oh, it's not great. It's like, well, it's good enough to play at a chess club or something. 99.8%. Yeah, that's good enough. It's like obviously chess.com is different than like a chess club. Because it's people playing on chess.com could be anyone who's ever signed up for an account ever. And then like at chess clubs, people would take it fairly seriously. So you probably want to be like, you won't say anything stupidly crazy, but like you probably want to be 90th percentile on chess.com before you're playing at a chess club to not embarrass yourself. Not that you have to. You can go to a chess club and learn anything. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like if you want to be somewhat competitive, even in like, because usually the tournaments will sort you by rating, but even just to be in like kind of the lower ones. If I take here, no, I don't want his knight getting out to d6. But yeah, once I get to that point, I'm like, okay, I can actually play in those tournaments. So I know my dad, who I was learning from over the board rating, his is like 1950. It's like he was always pretty decent. But last time I played over the board for any long chess was like 2011 or 2010. Yeah, he had some good. His last tournament there, his over the board expected rating was like 23 something. He like I think he tied in the IM or something. He was just like he was really good when he locks in. But it's funny because his chess.com rating is he hovers in like the 16, I mean not 1600s, he gets there sometimes, but like 1700s. And he's absolutely had long chess games where he's tied or beaten international masters. And I'm like, how is your chess.com rating 200 below your over the board rating? Oh, you guys finished your match 4-9. Damn. Training's helped. Damn, Shark is doing well. Check here, get the bishop. Yes! You're finally winning this. We're breaking the losing streak. Okay, we're not winning that easily. We have an advantage now. Gotta calm myself. Gotta calm myself. Can't be too overeager. I know where that leads. If I take here, he's coming here. Calm down and think. You got plenty of time. If I go here, he takes here, threatening my rook. Do I even take that? This is 2 bishops for a rook and a pawn. He'll have more control of my center. My king side will be a bit exposed. But his bishops won't be there to attack me. I can get my other rook over. I think it is worth it because those 2 bishops are fairly powerful. He'll go here. I'll get my queen back. He'll go here. I'll get my queen over. And then get my rook involved. Okay, I think this is decent. His queen can probably come up there. Yeah. Just move over. Because again, his queen's the only thing that can check me and can just block with our bishop. Okay, so he wants to hit my bishop. Oh, there's not much to defend that bishop. Dang, I don't want to push it on the side here, but I'm not seeing any other moves. What if I go here? He takes... I go here. He goes there to block it. I go here. Oh! Saint Lucifer, thank you for the subscription! Awesome, really appreciate it! Sweet, that's 2 subs in one night, hell yeah! This is being awesome tonight! Woo! Thank you, thank you. Alright, now I gotta win this game. We gotta figure this out. He's giving it to bishop 5, but I go here. He takes. I go here. His rook comes here. I can go here. His queen can't come here. His queen can go there. Does his queen have any checks? His queen can come and take this pawn, but there's no checks because my rook has already gone off. Let's just get here. No, sorry. Here, here, here. What if he pushes? Here. He can come back here and it stops it. But if I go here first, he takes, and then I go here. And he pushes. And I go here, but then his rook can come. I can't sack the bishop. I wanted to sack the bishop, but I can't sack the bishop. I can't defend it here either. I just have to put it to the side. This sucks, because he gets this D pawn. So he gets to go here. I'll go here. He can go here. I can still defend with a bishop. Probably rook over here. At least it threatens a checkmate. I'm going to have to try to get my queen somewhere where I can do something. This is not feeling good. I might not even get this win. Don't want to let you guys down, but... I'm gonna give this my best effort, though, for sure. We can still maybe pull a rabbit out of a hat here. Stay Peachy says cooked. You're not probably wrong. But I'm gonna be a fighter about this. I'm gonna go down swinging rather than just resign in this game. Well, unless it's absolutely hopeless, but... We'll keep on keeping on this one. His rook and his queen. Right on my 7th rank. That is not something you like to see. However, there's not a lot of good squares for them to go. They can't go here, can't go here. They can go here, but here, but those are just kind of waiting moves. So he's got his rooks lined up. Figures. I think my only move is, because I want to get my bishop out at some point, and I want to try to put pressure on him, is this, because it puts pressure on him by threatening a mate, and allows my bishop to come out in the next move with there. Which can also control the d7 square to stop him from getting more attacks against me. This pawn's hanging, again, but it's for, like, there's a checkmate threat on the board. I could move my queen up here later, potentially, too, because if he moves this rook, then this rook's hanging, so that's kind of nice. So, we'll see what he ends up playing, but there's some opportunities to do ourselves some. Maybe dig ourselves out of the hole we kind of find ourselves in. We're technically not down on material. We are just, with our bishops on the side as they are, it's not great. But we can probably figure out our way out of this. I have a feeling. We can do it. Come on. This is looking positive. Okay, so he goes for the check. I figured he might do that. Our only move is here, because otherwise the rook takes. There's just instant. There's nothing there. No time spent on that. If he ain't careful, maybe a draw. You know, Stay Peachy, this is a rough game right here, but I think you're thinking too small. I think if we're hopefully gonna win, he's got to be careful. We're threatening a mate here. His queen's got to move. My bishop can come out here and re-threaten checkmate. And his queen can't check along this, so he has to go back. And then we can get our bishop here, force his rook off there. Sure, he can take a pawn, but he can't double up his rooks with this bishop threatening here. We can get this pawn going too, because the bishop could defend it along with this. And then all of a sudden we can have the queen coming up here. He wants to go... Well, rook check here loses the rook. What if I go here? This threatens mate. If he takes here with a rook, we take the bishop. Although I go here, he just takes the bishop check. Can't do that. Can't do that. I could go here, though. There's nothing stopping me from coming here, because this is not winning for him, and I'm threatening a mate. So he might just move his queen back all the way over here, in which case I can get my bishop to come here. He can take the pawn. Then I move my queen up here, threaten bishop here, forcing that queen off there. Okay, so he plays g4, but I can assign my queen back here, hit his rook. It's not quite threatening a mate because my bishop's not on this square, but it does still guard here. Do I want his rook to move, though? I want to do this first. I want to see where his rook's going to end up. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Let's go up here. If he takes, we're guarding. We're fine. I am full of it. Hey, man. Good to see you. Happy to join in. How's your night going? Takes my bishop because I'm stupid. Why did I not realize my bishop was being double attacked? Okay, well, he's gonna try to trade queens with me. I gotta do everything I can to not trade queens with him right now. If I can stay away from trading queens, I have a hope. Can't go there because that would be checkmate if he goes there, so I would have to trade queens. Can't do that. Let's go here, hit that rook. Let's go here, hit that rook. All I gotta do is hit that rook. Okay. How does he get his queen to hit my queen with these checks? I don't see it. Can you get a draw for sure? There's nothing I can do to stop a draw. If that's what he wants. Okay. You can go there. Maybe that's his plan. He goes there and then he can move his rook after. Ah, gets his queen up. Gets his queen up. Okay, I see. If I go here, his queen can come there. I don't really want that. Or his rook can come there. Then I can check. If I go there, he goes there. I want to get my bishop over here somehow. If I go here, he comes here. I can go here. He can come here. Go there. He keeps dancing me back and forth. I'm not really seeing the better way. Let's just go. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Yeah, try and make a draw. Yeah, that's exactly it. Maybe I should have just taken that pawn if I'm trying to make a draw. Oh, okay, we can go check here, though. What? Yeah, we ain't going for a draw now. Okay, I want to see if there's a mate here. Well, obviously there's not a mate because he could just take. Okay, well, if there's no mate, let's just take, get the rook. Yeah! We ended the losing streak. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Next time when I come back to this series, I'm winning all 3 of them. Woo. All right, that's invigorating. I know. Well, he thought he was going to take my queen, right? Because he thought I was just take his queen and my bishop. He takes my queen with his rook. He just completely missed the check, though. He completely missed the check.